Hello, David here, and the project for today is changing the oil on a 2007 Prius. This is a Generation 2 Prius, and the procedure will be the same for all Generation 2 Priuses. I've got this worked down to a science of perfection for extreme ease of use. Instead of jacking up the whole front of the car, I only jack up the right side, which is the passenger side. Of course, I use a jack stand, never get under a car without a jack stand. So I'm going to start off by jacking up the right side by the pinch weld, which is just at the front end of the passenger door, and then I'll place a jack stand under the chassis. The reason why I don't jack up the car from the front is because my floor jack doesn't fit under the front of the car. Let me show you the pinch weld. That's the pinch weld right in there. It's this part where these two pieces of heavy sheet metal are pinched together. Clear as mud. Now it's safe to get under the car. 14mm nut on the drain plug. So now what I'm going to do is what they don't do at the service station where you take your car. Because the car's not level, it's jacked up on one side, and this is the reason why I only use one jack stand, is because I'm going to lift up the car, remove the jack stand, and lower the car while the crankcase is draining, leaving the oil drain pan under the chassis, because that way the engine will be level and the oil will completely drain out of the crankcase, and I'll go eat lunch. Crankcase is fully drained. Put a new crush washer on the drain plug and torque to 28 foot-pounds. I could spin off the oil filter. And the oil filter always gets stuck in the wrench, so I like to wiggle it so it's loose, so that when I take it off, I can let it drain without the wrench stuck to the filter. Notice I printed the date and the mileage on the bottom of the filter, just to help me with maintenance. It's a messy job, but someone's got to do it. And make sure that old gasket comes off. Make sure it's not stuck to the engine, rather, because if you have two filters on it, it's going to leak for sure. I like to pre-fill the filter with some oil so the engine doesn't run dry on initial startup. And also take a dab of oil and coat that gasket all around the perimeter there. I'm going to spin on that new filter, turn it till it stops, and then give it another 3/4 of a turn, and that ought to be tight enough. Crankcase takes 3.5 quarts of 5W30 oil, and once that's full, I start the car on maintenance mode so the engine's running, and then I come down here with the light on and make sure nothing's leaking out of the oil filter or the drain plug. Start the car in maintenance mode, push the start button twice with the foot off the brake, press the gas pedal twice all the way down, put the vehicle in neutral with the foot on the brake, press the gas pedal 2 times all the way down, put the vehicle in park, press the gas pedal 2 times all the way down, hold the foot on the brake pedal, and push the power button once. Got all that? Okay, the engine was running and there are no leaks. I don't know why it shut off. Took a moment for it to start on its own. Now I can let it down and then let it set for a while and then check the oil level, top it off if it needs it. I must have missed this step because I did the procedure again and it started and it's running and it didn't shut off on its own. But everything is clear, nothing's leaking. I can set the car down now. Let's reset the maintenance required light. Push the power with your foot off the brake until the odometer reading is shown. Okay, there's your odometer reading. Press the power switch twice while holding down on the trip meter reset button. There's your trip meter reset button right there. I'm gonna have to put the camera down. And then hold that trip reset button for 5 seconds. And the odometer indicator reading will show all zeros and then the maintenance light goes off. Okay, I had that wrong. With the odometer reading showing, then you press the power button to turn it off. And then while holding down on the trip reset, then push the bar button twice and hold the reset button for 5 seconds. And you see the mileage is dashed out. It's not showing the mileage. Now it's 0. Now it's showing the mileage. And the maintenance required light is off. That's all. I want to thank you guys and gals for watching. Don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and ring that bell for more great videos from David GPO.